Hello everyone and welcome to Webutorial.com, and in our latest instant we are providing you with the XAT video solution of XAT previous year papers. As you all know, XAT exam is due on 5th of January 2014 and you guys might be preparing a lot for that, so hopefully this video helps you guys. Okay, so and when we are taking question, we are particularly taking the question that confuse a lot many aspirants in the actual XAT paper. So this was one paper. This was one question that popped up in XAT 2012, and the question went along like this. It was given that PQR is a right angle triangle, and that points S, T, and U divides the hypotenuse PR in four equal parts, 20 centimeter each. And you were to tell what would be the value of x square plus y square plus z square. X square, y square, and z square. This question particularly heavily confused many people in the exam, and to solve it traditionally in the traditional geometrical way using the geometrical concept would be something that we have dealt in our video lectures heavily. This is something that is called Apollonius theorem, which says that given a triangle in that a median, given a triangle ABC and the median AD, AB square plus AC square is equal to twice of BD square plus twice of AD square. Keeping that in mind, we'll solve this problem. Okay, I'm deleting this. AB square plus AC square is equal to 2 BD square plus 2 AD square. Since I'll be writing down again while solving the problem, so I'm deleting this part. Okay, so let's write the same Apollonius theorem for triangle QSU. We will write x square plus z square would be what? Twice of xs square plus qt square. Qt is the median, right? X is nothing but 20, so twice of 20 square. Qt is nothing but 40 square. Why 40? Because a line joining midpoint of hypotenuse to the right angle vertex gives you qt is equal to pt is equal to tr. Okay, qt is equal to pt is equal to tr. This is something that you guys all must be knowing. Also, this can be thought of this way. Okay, draw a circle. As we know, there's a right angle, so a circle can be drawn touching 3 points, in which case pt, qt, and rt becomes the radius of the circle and equals to 40 centimeter, half the hypotenuse. Okay, so x square plus z square then gives us what? 2 times 20 square would be 800 times 40 square would be what? Twice of 40 square, sorry, my bad, would give you what? 2000. Okay, times 2, that will be 4000. Okay, and then x square plus y square plus z square would give you what? 4000 plus 1600, and hence the answer would be 5600 centimeters square. Okay, but given to the fact that you have not practiced well on Apollonius theorem, I'm sure that you won't be able to hit upon this concept while in actual test paper. This required heavy practice of Apollonius theorem, and question based on what we see quite few times in our daily in our actual while we are preparing for the exam. Okay, so another technique, and this technique would be particularly loved by engineers. Okay, we love doing cosine formula, and whenever you get a right triangle and lengths involved, we sit down and start writing cosine formula. So let's start. Let's start with assuming this angle to be theta, in which case this becomes what? Pi minus theta. So let's start writing cosine formula, and This is P T U. This is T. Okay, so in PTU we'll get, okay, cos theta equals to, okay, TU square plus PT square minus PU square by 2 times TU into PT. Okay, I would write the direct lengths in later case. Right now I'm writing it down so that you don't have confusion. Okay, TU square would be what? 20 square. PT square would be what? 40 square minus PU square is what? Z square by twice of TU into PT. Not writing down lengths in this case because this part is junk, but eventually cancel out. I've solved it earlier, so I know that, but in case you can write it anyway, it will cancel out. Okay, writing it down for triangle P, T and S, cos of minus pi minus theta, which is nothing but minus of cos theta. Okay, from trigonometry. I told you guys earlier, this is something that engineers would love. Not particularly engineering involved, but still then. We'll have 20 square plus 40 square minus x square by 2 times PT into TS. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, adding 1 and 2, you will get x square plus z square. Calculation, I'll leave it up to you guys. Nothing is equal to nothing but 4000. Add a y square into it, length of which is already known. We'll get 4000 plus 1600 gives you 5600. Cooler method than the last one. I'm sorry you would say so, but given to the fact we are lazy and that we don't know about Apollonius theorem, we hardly care about it. Cosine formula, we don't normally want to use it. This question, how do we solve about it? So in the question, nothing else was given. Whether the triangle is isosceles right angle triangle or scalene right angle triangle. So why not assume to be isosceles right angle triangle? This becomes L, this becomes L, and this was given as ET. Okay, so this is what we have enforced in our video lectures, that when nothing is given in the question, you can easily assume, given to the fact that none of the assumptions made in the question turns out to be wrong, you can safely assume it to be a figure that you love the most. In this case, this is isosceles right angle triangle. Why is it so? Because in isosceles right angle triangle, this line PT not only divides hypotenuse but also falls perpendicular on it. Right there. Now see the magic. This becomes a no-brainer. We know all the lengths, and we just have to know Pythagoras theorem if at all we need to know any theorem. Okay, so this is 40, in which case this is 20. So z squared becomes what? 40 square plus 20 square, that is what? 2000, right? And x square becomes similarly 40 square plus 20 square, which is what? 2000. What is y square? 1600. So what is x square, y square plus z square? That is nothing but 5600 centimeters square. Isn't it cool? Do you need to know any theorem, any formula? No. Just a bit of common sense so that you can fit in what you already know into the question and hit the right option. So guys, my advice, when you get a geometry problem, don't just think it to be a geometry problem. It might be there to trick you. It might be a number system question that you might have already known. It might be an algebra question given in the form of geometry, indeed, definitely. Okay, so stay tuned guys, subscribe to us, more videos to come, and certainly will help you in your JAT paper. All the best. Ta-ta, bye-bye, see ya.